welcome back to The Twin Diaries. So today we're going to talk about the 5 things we wish we knew before we started nursing school because this girl is about to graduate.
I cannot even believe it.
She's literally 1 more semester left and she is done. Praise be to the Most High.
Literally. This semester was literally hell.
Yeah, so, my semester was hard in and of itself, but next semester's going to be harder, so this one was actually nothing.
It definitely keeps getting harder.
Yeah, so, I can't really act like I was, intensely stressed. Other people were. I wasn't. I'll try harder next semester. I did get A's in all my classes except for clinical, but are you kidding me? I got A's in everything in clinical, but I still had to get a B because apparently they don't give out B's for your first clinical because
Which is crazy,
it's not.
and I hate that. That's a whole nother topic in and of itself.
It is. Which also is one of the things we wish we knew before nursing school is how your teachers control everything.
And it's so annoying because, so when it comes to clinical, especially, every teacher does their care plans different. They want their care plans different. They expect things from you different. Everything's just different. So one teacher, they can have the students doing literally the bare minimum. They just turn in trash. You get an A.
And then,
you can have the hardest teacher ever. Your care plan is 10 times better than the other person's care plan. You're going to get a B, C, whatever they want to give you just because they feel like you have to work your way from the bottom up. No, give me what I deserve. If it was good, then tell me that it was good. Give me the grade that it was good. Yeah. Don't give me a C and then be like, but you want to leave room for improvement. It's not that you're leaving room for improvement.
It's just, I feel like you should grade somebody based on how hard they worked.
Right.
Especially in a clinical.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's just sitting around majority of the clinical, of course give them a D, an F, whatever you want to give them. But if somebody's busting their butt every time they go into clinical, they deserve an A.
Right.
But anyway.
So to me, clinical grades never actually reflect what you
did
or
really
how
did.
hard you worked in clinical. And I feel like it was the exact same thing this semester, so go figure.
Yep.
Else.
The second thing that we wish we knew before we started nursing school was
you have no social life.
You have no social life.
Oh, I know, to other people, it might look like I have a social life, but they just might see me going out to dinner, and that's the epitome of my social life, I guess.
One party.
Yeah.
One
maybe. Out maybe once. But when we do go out, that's usually the week right after we just finished a test, and that's that's your go time. Go ahead and go because
if you just finished a test, that's the best time for you to go out. Other than that, no, that'd be the dumbest thing you could do is go out when you know that you're gonna have something coming up. It's just a no. But after a test, that's when it's like, okay, I can breathe for a minute. That's when you go out.
That's when you do it.
Right. So yeah, that was that. We literally didn't really have a social life. And like she said, it looked like I had a social life because I was going to dinner with my boyfriend and I was going to movies with my boyfriend, but that's literally all we did.
Right.
Is we went to dinner and we went to the movies. That's our thing. Or we'll be at home and
my mom will throw a party.
Yeah.
And so then it looks
my mom throws a lot of parties.
She's a social
She makes it also look like we have more of a social life than we do. Really, it's her and we're forced to join in on this social life because we live here. Not because we actually want to be there. We don't really have a choice. And if we don't show up, then we're considered rude.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, how that goes. 3. We're on 3 now.
She med air. It's a patient you killed.
You know what? I wouldn't go that far.
Every med air is a patient that you killed.
Does
y'all's teachers say that?
No, but they say that you'll kill people if you mess up. But that actual phrase was not actually said.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so are we on the 3rd one or the 4th?
3rd.
Okay.
She just told me that. But it's fine. 3rd one. You're gonna be a bum. You're gonna turn into a bum. You start off put together. And you come in pristine, you're super happy to be there. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a nurse by the end of this. You're excited. By that last semester, second to last semester, you continuously each semester just dwindle down. And you're just
especially for those people that's a girly girl. You're like, I hold myself to this standard where I don't walk out the house like this.
You thought.
You thought, sis.
And then you entered nursing school. So.
Yes, God had a different plan for you that day because there's been so many days where I woke up at the nit bit of time. She gets to wear like whatever she wants. I have to wear my uniform, so I wear scrubs every single day.
I feel like that would enable you to look more put together. Y'all, the last
in
test
what
week,
world?
I had on this oversized jacket that went to my knees. The sweats were practically falling off of me, like the pants. And then I had Ugg boots on top of them with them tucked in, and they're like parachutes coming out the bottom of the boots. And I'm just like, look, I showed up for this test. Don't judge me.
Our scrubs are complete crap anyway. If anybody at San Jack who gets to pick our uniform is watching this, why would you do that to us? Because we're literally wearing plastic. We're literally wearing paper bags. That's like the scrubs feel like paper.
Ours are white, and then they end up looking dingy by the end of the semester.
Yeah, they messed you up.
And they're paper bag material.
I hate them, and I hate the jackets
I hate nursing
too.
school scrubs in general. Like when people get cute nursing school scrubs, I'm like, how?
Yes. She thought mine was even remotely cute, and I was just like, no.
But I digress. So,
but yeah, you're gonna look like a bum. And that is not me. Mm-hmm. So, you know, like the moment we finished the semester and we had like places to go and put on makeup and stuff like that, I looked in the mirror and I was like, wow. This
you
is
did that.
You are back.
Slow clap.
It's been a long time coming. Where have you been? Little mini story before we move on. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Yeah, so it got to the point where I was being such a bum that even though I had lash extensions, all I could have done was just, you know, like at least brush them before I went to class. It became a habit that I wasn't brushing them before I went to class. So it was probably like 4 days straight not brush my lashes. So one day I had time, a little extra 5 minutes in the morning. So I said today I'm going to brush my lash extra.
5 minutes, that's a little generous.
1 minute. So, you know, I was like, oh, I'm brushing my lashes today. So I came and Nina was like, this girl that's in my study group, Nina, she was like, oh, you got your lashes did again. No, sis, I just brushed them this morning. Had a little bit of extra time.
The fourth thing that we wish we would have known is how cliquish nursing school is. Like, nursing school is. When we first got in... Why are we so stupid? Stay on track.
She said... That is the funniest thing you've done in a long time.
I'm funny. I don't know why they tell me I'm not funny.
That was so funny to me.
They tell me I'm corny. They say I'm corny, not funny.
Like I'm literally tearing up. You're an idiot. So the fourth thing that we wish we knew about nursing school is the fact that it is so cliquish. Like I feel like I'm back in high school. That's one thing I don't look forward to going back, because now, before they had us all split up into 2 separate groups in the first 8 weeks. Second 8 weeks, they've mixed us up again and split us back into 2 separate groups. Now we're all going to be together. So...
when I first started, though, it was cliquish, and I actually was kind of dreading going because I was thinking it was going to bring me back to, like, high school. And I ended up finding, like, a really good group of friends. And so at the beginning, yes, it's really cliquish. And then the further we went along, at the end, like, currently now, our nursing class is just extremely close. Like, we all talk to each other. We all, like, share information and things like that. But... at the beginning, it was not like that, and in most other classes, like even people who might have failed a class and like had to stay behind and be in our semester, they'll be like, y'all are way nicer than the class that they were originally with, because we all talk and we're like super friendly and we want to help each other and we want each other to succeed and we're like super supportive of each other. Other semesters weren't like that. Like they just see it as competition, which brings us to our 5th one.
Yeah. So.
Competition.
Oh, the 5th one was competition. I'm sorry, my dog is underneath me, and so she's so cute. I was petting her with my feet.
Disrespectful.
She likes it. The 5th one is competition. Everything is a competition, which is why it's also so cliquish. It's like there's this group, and then there's that group, and then there's this group, and this group's supposed to be smarter, and this person's smarter, and blah blah. I feel like sometimes it could come off that maybe I'm in competition because my grades are so important to me. But I'm in competition with myself. If I do not get an A, I need to understand. Like, in order for me to accept the fact that I did not get an A, I need to feel like I did my very best, or it's my fault that I got a B. You know what I mean? Or got a C. Like, Jesus, no, not a C. That's like an F to me if I get a C. But a B, like, if I get a B, I feel like either I know what I did wrong, I didn't try that hard, or I didn't try hard enough, or I need to get it together and something is not working, because it's really, really important to me that I get an A. And for some people, it's not that important, but if you're planning on doing something further than just getting your nursing license, your RN license, your LVN license, whatever, your grades are important in order to go into the next program.
And so, but at the same time, sometimes you just have to learn when to pick your battles, because when I first started out, I was the exact same way, and technically I still am. Like, I get really mad when I get a B, or like I don't get the grade that I think that I was supposed to get, and then they're like, okay, well, you gotta be grateful because there's people that are failing, and it's like, I understand that, but that doesn't take away from the fact that, like, I
still
expect something of myself, and I want to work hard for like what I want to achieve. So I'm not taking away anything from them. This has nothing to do with them. Like, this is just me in a competition within myself.
Don't let anybody tell you anything about your grades.
Right. Like, I mean, I don't feel like you need to make anybody feel bad about their grades. If somebody is like borderline and they get a C and they're now passing, that regardless, that's kudos. You don't know what struggle that person went through to get that. Like, you don't know how hard that they've been working to get that, which a lot of people in my nursing class, like, you don't know what's going on.
How many hours they're working.
We don't have kids.
Literally.
Like, you know, like, I mean, I have bills to pay, but I don't have as many bills to pay as somebody else might have. So just because I have this, like, quota that I need to meet for myself, that doesn't take away from that person and their struggle and, like, their achievements. Like, so I just feel like it's really important in nursing school to just keep it separate. Like, try not, if you're going to constantly drive yourself crazy if you keep trying to compare yourself to the other person next to you, because you guys are completely different people. And honestly, if I wasn't trying to pursue something higher maybe after nursing school, I probably wouldn't stress myself out till I'm blue in the face trying to get this A, because I know this next person that's at another nursing school might have that grade. Right. So I'm just trying to, like, you know, set myself up so it's easier when I'm trying to apply to schools at the end.
Right. Also, so some people's families, like our family is very, like, very academic focused, and it was kind of just like, you get a bad grade. If you're not getting an A, then what are you doing?
Right.
You're not doing something right. So it's that kind of thing. So I don't want don't let anybody else make you feel bad for not accepting your grade, but then also don't downplay somebody else's grade because you feel like that it needs to be this way. Yeah. Like, you just stay in your lane and let them do their thing. Yeah. Okay?
Just
don't get caught up in the hype and the competition, because there's so much of that.
Yeah. There's enough of that to go around for you to even get swept up into that.
Right.
The 5 things we wish we knew before starting nursing school.
We knew before we started nursing school.
And even if y'all want to have y'all's little chit chat and, like, add things in, like, let us know what you wish you knew. And it's probably something I probably didn't even think about.
Yeah.
And it's like somebody else might want to know
what
that.
You wish you knew, if you agree, what your struggles are. Because I go back and I look at all the comments. Other people go back and look at all the comments. Because for all those people that are going to be starting nursing school, I bet you they're watching this because they want to know what to expect. So go ahead and share your stressors, share what you wish you knew, all that. Okay?
But thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you for watching.
We love you guys, and y'all have been so supportive, and we're sorry that we kind of dropped off the face of the earth because this was a crazy semester.
But especially nursing students, you understand.
Yes.
You know?
So we love you guys, and we'll be uploading a lot more. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.